Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So we got Masters of the Universe Origins again. Finally I got the rest of Wave 12 in, so look forward to that. Get those on the shelf. Right now we're going to look at Tung Lashor. So welcome to my channel. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe for more great toy videos, 80s, 90s, nostalgic videos, and things of that nature. Yeah, Wave 12, Big Bad Toy Store finally came through with everything. You know, as you probably know, was a bunch of reveals of the fall line from Mattel for Masterverse and Origins. So we were able to pre-order Wave 13, and Wave 12 had come in a few weeks prior to at least pre-order. So they finally have been fulfilled, and it looks like we got the US versions and everything, so pretty cool. So we'll start getting the rest of Wave 12 on the shelf, and we're still missing Duplico though. That's the one. Oh, and I also got, finally they announced that they're shipping. They finally shipped my Frogmonger, so eventually that's going to come in too. So anyways, let's take a look at this toy. All right, here we go. Masters of the Universe Origins, Tung Lashor. Great core figure we needed. Creature with the venomous tongue. Forked tongue included to strike enemies. All right. So, looks nice and colorful. Colors are pretty close to the vintage to me. I don't see a lot of times Origins will have a lot more brighter colors in certain places, but this looks very faithful to the vintage. But when we do a comparison, we'll see how much of a difference there is. So it's still, of course, part of the Snake Man theme. So really cool. All right, and then we got on the back some cool artwork of another figure we're waiting on is Cyclone battling Tung Lashor. So that's pretty neat. With a paralyzing toxin secreting from his tongue, Tung Lashor is the Snake Man's most feared soldier. Now, I don't think we've actually seen a spoiled example of Cyclone yet, so it's cool to see him on the artwork, though. That gives us a little bit of a clue. So we got a demonstration of how we can simulate the action feature by installing his tongue, and we got that Wave 12 cross-sell. All right, this figure looks good. It's kind of, Tung Lashor is kind of a unique figure. I don't think any other figure has those kind of hands. I suppose maybe with the new Frogmonger, they probably use those hands, now that I think about it. But when we're talking about the vintage, like, they made those hands, if I recall, specifically for this figure, and they never really reused them. So anyways, let's get Tung Lashor out and see what he's all about. All right, here we go. Origins Tung Lashor out of the package. He looks good. Of course, now we got articulation on the head that vintage Tung Lashor didn't have, because he has the action feature inside of his body, so the head had to always be straight. And then these feet, are they the same as like a clawful and stuff like that? I'm not sure. I don't know if those are just unique to Tung Lashor or not, now that I think about it. But the paint, everything looks really good. Now he's a unpainted back. Now, one thing of note, little vintage lesson, there's two variants of Tung Lashor. One like this with the non-painted back, and then one that has the stripes painted on the back. I don't think I actually own one with this painted back. I'm still looking for that variant for vintage, but the face paint looks really good. I really like how this figure looked, how it's turned out. Really good. All right, so Tung Lashor had, of course, the snake staff, but the purple one, I think he's the only one that ever had that color. And then we've got his, I don't even know what it's supposed to be, if it's like I guess it's a crossbow, but he has a unique crossbow, because he's not a horde member, he's a snake man. So his dragonfly bow, that was hard to say. So we'll see how he can equip those. He has some of the weirdest hands, but they made him kind of flexible, so it's pretty easy for him to use to hold his stuff. And of course, now we have articulation in the wrists, so you can manipulate them like that. Pretty cool. So yeah, it works pretty good. He can hold his stuff pretty easily. All right, and then now instead of him having an actual action feature, we just got an attachable tongue, and they painted it to simulate The vintage one's more like a translucent that has a color change as it goes down the tongue. So we can install that. And there we go. Alright, let's take a look at the vintage Tung Lashor in comparison. A little bit of difference in color and the weaponry. The chest is a little bit brighter. Yeah, I guess there is a little bit difference in color, but pretty faithful recreation. And of course, vintage Tung Lashor has a dial on his back to dial out the tongue. Alright, let's throw Tung Lashor up here in front of Eternia for now. Pretty awesome figure. I like it. And so of course I've got a mashup of, over here on Eternia, I've got a mashup of Origins figures and Masterverse figures, mixing them up together. And a few vintage stuff blending in. And then I got my main Origins shelf over here is all Origins. Missing a few pieces, but not much. Then on my vintage in the middle here, I got the He-Man and Skeletor Origins with Battle Cat and Panther. And Prince Adam the Sky Sled is way up there. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.